Welcome. And today we're gonna dive into a story posted on the No Sleep subreddit by Robert Mort titled, "My Friend's Life Seems Perfect on Instagram. I found out it isn't so perfect, after all." Hi, this is Derek. I just put the Drama Llama, Fred, back in his pen so that I can quickly introduce this video that my friend Melissa found on Reddit earlier today. If this is your first time watching our videos, help me out by watching to the end, and then giving me some feedback in the comment area below. And if you want more of these videos daily, don't forget to like and subscribe, with notifications turned on for this channel. Oh boy, let's get ready for a great story.
My friend's life seems perfect on Instagram. I found out it isn't so perfect, after all. By Robert Mort. My friend Callie has the perfect life. I mean, look at this crap. Posted on Instagram a week ago. John made an impromptu campfire in our backyard tonight. We ate s'mores, stargazed, and fell asleep. I am so blessed. Hashtag happily ever after. And underneath, a beautiful photo of Callie, John, and their 2 kids lit by a campfire. The kids were smiling and well-dressed. He was handsome as always, smiling, a shadow of stubble along his jaw. She had a full face of makeup, a cute dress. I mean, really? Do other moms have time for that? Because I sure as hell don't have time to put on makeup. I barely even have time to go to the bathroom. Okay, maybe I was a little jealous. But I mean, come on. She was beautiful. Her husband was some hotshot doctor. Their kids were perfectly behaved at the playgroup. I was a total disaster compared to them. The next day, there was another update. Even on my bad days, John is my sunshine. Today he made dinner, my favorite hashtag eggs benedict. And he tells me I'm beautiful, even when I'm not wearing makeup. Hashtag love my hubby. Underneath, another perfect photo. Although this one was even worse. Trying to look imperfect, down to earth. She was clearly wearing makeup, but natural enough that I couldn't argue her on it. I could make out the caked layers of foundation around her left eye more than really seemed necessary. I wonder if she's got super dark circles under her eyes. Or ew. A huge pimple. Then I frowned. You're being mean. Of course, she has embarrassing imperfections. So do you. So does everyone. But I couldn't help but be jealous. Every day of parenting my 2 kids, I felt like I was spinning out of control. Barely keeping it together. Only one diaper blowout or teenager tantrum from going insane. This woman, she was actually enjoying motherhood. What the F? Look at this woman, I complained to my husband one night. She just posted a new photo, her kids in a little fort John had built them in their finished basement. My husband is so talented. He built this fort for them in one day. It's absolutely hashtag perfect and hashtag magical. Look at the little doors. OMG. Nice fort, my husband said, through a mouthful of Doritos. Do they sell those on Amazon? No. He built it. That's awesome. I narrowed my eyes at him. How do they have the time to do stuff like that? It's ridiculous. We're barely staying alive here. Nannies, he said, shoving more chips in his mouth. What? They got a nanny. Obviously. She does all the lousy work, like cleaning poop and doing laundry. Then they have time to F around and build forts. Huh. That was a possibility I hadn't considered. I smiled, feeling a little better about myself. Yeah. Maybe that's it. I stared at the photo. The 2 kids stood inside the wooden fort, which looked expertly constructed. Inside, the little girl and little boy poked their heads out, smiling. The little girl's hair was perfectly pinned back with a bow, and the boy was wearing a fancy button-down shirt. Behind them, the basement was clean. Even their toys had all been put away. John crouched next to them, handsome with his wavy dark hair and brilliant, white smile. Perfect. Magical. I felt a pang of longing. Then I turned off my phone, rolled over, and went to sleep. When I woke up, there was already a new post from her. It was a selfie of her and him, standing together on a boat. Behind them, the sun rose, painting the sky in beautiful hues of red. The open sea glistened and sparkled. My hubby surprised me with a wonderful trip out in his boat. Feeling so blessed right now. I love him more than #everything. More than life itself. I stared at the photo. Something seemed a little off about it. For one, he was holding the camera. Usually when I saw couple selfies, the woman was holding the camera, because the man never really wanted to take a selfie in the first place. And the way she was sitting was weird too. Leaned up against him, with her arms tucked behind her. A horrible realization hit me. I scrolled up through her last few posts. #happily ever after. #eggs benedict. #love my hubby. #perfect. #magical. #everything. Taking the first letter of each hashtag, they spelled something out. Something horrible. Help me. I glanced at the post of her on the boat. It was 6:32 a.m. A little over an hour ago. More than life itself. He was going to kill her. I grabbed my phone and called the police.
911, what's your
After hours of searching, they finally found them. Callie tied up on her husband's boat. And John, armed with a knife.
down to the ground!
When the police searched the house, they found the 2 kids locked in the fort in the basement. Scared, crying, but completely unharmed. According to Callie, John started beating her months ago. He gave her a black eye. Then, a few days later, took her on his boat. Planning to throw her in the water, never to be seen again. She knew he checked her phone, read her texts, and her emails. He wouldn't even allow her to make a call without him in the room. So, she sent out a message through hashtags. Hoping desperately that he wouldn't catch on, and hoping that someone would hear her plea of, "Help me."
What are your thoughts on Robert Mort's story and Melissa's reading of it? Please share in the comments below. Personally, I am glad that Callie's friend remained a little jealous of her. But still remained a friend nonetheless. If she had dismissed the messages as being vain, she probably wouldn't have figured out Callie's plea for help. Until it was too late. Now let's go on to hear a little on how some Reddit members reacted to this story. I am done with you all reacted with. I knew what was about to happen the moment I read this. But still, the way Op cleverly revealed it shook me. I thought the same. The number of us who got it on the makeup is the real effing no sleep. F abusers. Hang tough, survivors. If you're still in it, stay strong. We've all got this. And finally, I'd ban that reacted with. Reminds me of my dead best friend. We two set up a code phrase in high school. 20 years later she starts dating the dude who was part of our code phrase, and she'd keep texting it to me. I'd freak out, call her mom, her friends that lived closer to her than I did. She swore she was okay though, but she kept effing texting just that phrase to me, but insisting she was okay, when I don't think she was okay. But I lived too far away, and didn't get to tell her I wanted to move back to her. Then, boom. She's dead because I didn't notice her cries for help. All because she said she was okay. Accidental overdose is what her death certificate says. I got 3 different stories about how that last night went, but all evidence is gone. And her body burned to ashes. I'll be haunted by this forever. Well, there you have it. A very interesting and sad story from a fine and talented Reddit member. Help support this channel by smashing the like and subscribe buttons. And hit that silly little bell as well to ensure you get the latest videos as they come out. Fred and Melissa are always finding stuff for me to post regularly. So this is Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Good grief, it sounds like Fred is out of his pen again. He must have found more stories for us to share with you. See you soon.